Okay, wait, can we hear me now? Is this working now? Should be able to hear me now? I'm just checking my audio settings. Can you hear me now? Yes? Ah, my goodness. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm so sorry. Yeah, very low. Okay. Right, I've been having some sound issues, really. That's why I'm late. And basically, we should have a new plan, which is that I actually go live at 9:15, but I tell myself 9 p.m. because things like this keep happening where there is issues with the technology and the sound, and trying to do new things to like make it a bit better, but sometimes that means that it goes wrong and it's experiments and stuff. So I was just a bit stressed there, so sorry about that. Chris said, no wonder I took so long. I had to swap my room around 180 degrees. Yeah, that's because Instagram makes everything back to front, doesn't it? I've just been on Instagram. Oh, so now I can just chill out with you guys, and hopefully everything's working okay now. So I was just checking one other thing there. Do you know what? I think we should start immediately with the beer review because I need it. And also we ended my Instagram live with well, basically what happened on Instagram, for anyone that wasn't there, was I played a song and then I did a little special reveal, which we'll do in a minute, and then I did a tea review just to like mix things up. Then I opened up a beer but didn't drink any, and we decided that we'd do the beer review here on Facebook and YouTube. So so let's do the beer review right now. Okay, so this one is Gypsy Hill Brew, and it's called Baller IPA. Woo, Baller IPA. 5.4%. Now, I think this has come from my Beer 52 selection. Daisy's going to join me with the gin and tonic. Hi, Daisy. I hope your little radio bit went well with Radio London. I'm sorry I couldn't tune in because I was on Instagram, but I will listen back later with our lovely, wonderful Salma. So, Salma El Wadani. And is it with Lionheart, that show? It's the scene, right? So, hope it went well. Right. So, this beer, I'm fairly certain, is from the Beer 52 box of beers. It's like a beer club where they send you a selection of hand-picked craft ales and stuff every month if you sign up for that. But the lovely Christopher sent me a box of them. I'm still making my way through them so that we can share the beer reviews together. The great thing about it is that they're mainly all new to me, so we get a different beer review every time. So this one doesn't have a lot of info on the can. It says this is Charlie. He's a Gypsy Hill co-founder. He likes city life and fast pedaling. Doesn't tell me anything about the beer. Oh wait, but we have got a bit about the beer. This is Baller, an IPA. We took everything we've learned about making IPAs and put it into this beer. Lots of hops, big bright flavours, smooth body. It's our go-to IPA. Well, let's see if we agree. That's very pleasant. It is very hoppy. So there's a little bit of bitterness there, but it's not overwhelming. Fragrant. It's more carbonated than I'd expect from an IPA, and I'm not always a fan of that. I do like my smooth pale ales that are, quite flat, but actually it sort of works with this. It kind of like buoys up the bitterness to a level where you can just float across it. I just have to find ways to sound wanky. And yeah, it's a pretty, what I would call a good, solid, dependable IPA. You know, it's not, there's nothing too out of the ordinary about it, but that's not a bad thing, because sometimes that's what you want. You want a good, solid IPA where you know what to expect. It's just gonna do you well. No extra flavors, nothing unexpected. It's just a good, dependable, but flavorful IPA. So yeah, I would recommend the Gypsy Hill Baller IPA. And yeah, apparently that is your man Charlie. Gypsy Hill was born from family. We brew quality, uncompromised beer. So there you go. Not come across Gypsy Hill before, but I think I've got another Gypsy Hill beer in the cupboard for maybe next week. Something for everyone to look forward to. Right, I think I'm a little bit dark, so I'm just gonna turn the light up. Turn the lights up. Sorry, I got it wrong. Okay, so I've thought very little about what I'm actually going to play. So if anyone has any ideas, let me know. And I've missed a whole load of comments here. What's going on in the comments? Oh, I did mean to say, just in case, I got so stressed about the sound not working that I forgot to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I was late. And I saw I think it was Andrew writing, why are we waiting? So I'm sorry. Let's just all agree now. It's 9:15 p.m. Okay? I'm gonna say 9 p.m. because I've got some kind of mental problem where I can't be on time. And I shouldn't be advertising that on the internet. Anyway, good evening, everyone. Ian, Edward, Chris, Peter, Daniel, Daisy, Keith, David, Christopher, Jamie, Linda, Ilsa, Martin. Yes, we've got the big harp. Oh, and I heard it went well for Daisy on BBC Radio London. Well done, Daisy. Graham's only here for the beer review and the odd song. Good, because that's all you're getting. Hi, Peter. Hi. Hi, Alice. Luckily, Alice isn't my mum, so I don't need to feel bad about her telling Daisy to stop drinking. Hi, Leo in Iowa. Oh, I think, was that a beer review? A can of liquid... that's to show everyone. A can of liquid ice to enjoy. It's like Red Bull, but much better flavour. Not sold in England. I'm not a fan of Red Bull, I must say. But that's partly because I already don't sleep. And Red Bull is like, it makes it even worse. Quite strong for an IPA. Oh, look at this interesting comment. Chris knows his beers. That's the USP. I used to be in a band called the USP. Did you know that? Actually, that could be a fun thing that I play at some point, a track from the USP. Let's see. So, look at this. Edward wishes that he'd seen my tea review. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll do it again in a bit. Well, I've had a request from the lovely Keith to do Wasteland, which I could start with, actually. I haven't seen this, Chris. Have you seen the review of Bloemen beer? No, I have not. Send me the links. Oh, Edelweiss. Oh, gosh. Edelweiss. I could look that one up. And Elle said, anyone who doesn't know I'm always fashionably late is not a true Kerry fan. Fashionably late. That's what it is. Okay. Let's do Wasteland then. Let's start with Wasteland. Now, we're all gonna be part of this process. the G string here. This is the string I changed last night about 3 a.m. So because it's still a new string, it's going to keep slipping. So I'm just going to tune it. Actually, it held quite well from our Instagram tuning session. It doesn't feel quite right though. We're getting a bit sharp, everyone. Don't worry, I'm not going to do every string. But if we don't just do these ones that have been changed recently, it'll be a bit painful. And this one. Oh, that one's alright. Oh, that's awful, isn't it? So basically, all in a row, we had the E, D, C, and B strings go. Then the next week we had the A string go. And then this week we had the G string go. So we've had like a run of 6 strings in a row all go. Rhyming. And then this bad boy went as well, this B string, which is quite crucial in the middle there. Now, what was I just saying was awfully out of tune? The C. Is that alright? It doesn't sound right. That'll do. Right, sorry, we're all going to be fed up with me tuning the harp. If it's not in tune, so be it. Oh, look at that. Linda's got a great saying that I should put on a postcard or something. As Julie Andrews says in Princess Diaries, a lady is never late. Everyone else is just early. Thanks, Linda. I'm missing what else has gone on here. Ah, thank you, Viv. Kind, very kind, Viv. My mum wouldn't agree with you. It is rude to be late, and I am sorry. Right. Oh, Edward. Not heard me perform Keeping Me Up for a while. So, yes, I'll do that one in a bit. Good plan. Good plan. Right, here we go. Wasteland. I'm caught in a wasteland. All of the lights can't help me out of the quicksand. Light a fire, light a fire. The precipice calls me, singing my name, but it sounds like a warning. Play it again, and do. Tried running, tried hiding, and tried fighting, tried lying, and tried falling, and tried flying, and if I keep fighting, then I will thank you for requesting Wasteland. Because I don't have to engage too much brain there whilst the stress dies down of the sound issues. I'm just looking back. Some banjo jokes going on here. It's no banjo for tuning. Now what I'm going to take that to mean is that even at its worst, 47 strings is still never as out of tune as a banjo. That might not be what you meant, but that's what I'm taking it to mean. But yeah, it is nice to play it on the big harp as well. It's making a few octave choices there. Gonna have some of my good, solid, dependable IPA. This is also in the world of, my own particular, I don't know if anyone else does this, but in my estimation of beers, it sits quite high on the spectrum of how it floats, which tends to be like the slightly more bitter aftertaste ones are quite like sharp in that kind of spectrum. Anyway, what I might do now is a cover, and I did. Well, has anyone got any requests for covers? Because I did one on Instagram, which I would like to try again, see if I can do it better. But if anyone else has any other covers requests, let me know. I probably shouldn't look at my book and see what I promised, because I'm probably going to be breaking some promises. I didn't have a chance to learn. I was talking to Vin today. Oh, good thing to mention, because we are going. Oh, getting some suggestions. I'm getting distracted by the suggestions, the good suggestions. Yep. Vin Goodwin of Vin's Night In is going live on the H Club pages tomorrow, Facebook and YouTube. And he has kindly invited myself and Daisy Chute and Juliet. Don't know Juliet's surname. Well, it's on the page, the lovely Juliet, to perform. And so we're all going to do a few songs. So we were testing that out today, and that's going to be at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. So we'll be live at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow on the H Club pages, something a bit different, because of course it's VE Day tomorrow. So there might be a couple of seasonally appropriate covers there. Is that what you say? Seasonally appropriate for VE Day? You know what I mean, time appropriate. Oh, Enya. Of course, we were all talking about Enya on Tuesday, weren't we? Now, and I don't have an Enya song in my current oeuvre, but I shall endeavour to put one there, put one in there. And we thought we should do one for the Herd broadcast as well. Now, I'm so sorry, I haven't found Marble Halls yet. I did listen to the Joanna Newsom that was on Instagram. Somebody said to listen to This Side of the Blue by Joanna Newsom on Instagram. I did listen to that and I very much enjoyed it, but there's quite a leap between listening and learning. So let's see what else we've got. May It Be and Sail Away. Yeah, they're Enya songs, right? Seasons, In My Place. Oh, Iris. Pedro asked for Iris. Danny Boy. And Pedro's back from Frank Turner. That's nice. Okay. Oh, Charlotte's here. Hi, Charlotte. The lovely... Oh, I've knocked over my tuna. The lovely Charlotte Campbell, who we've had as a guest on our Herd Collective streams and is wonderful. That's my tuna I knocked over. Sail away, sail away, sail away. The Orinoco flow, bury me. I don't know all the words to Sail Away, so I'm not going to pretend to do that now. Right, I've got to make some choices, haven't I? Let's start with Christopher. Christopher asked for In My Place, so I might start with that one, and then and then move on to some others. I've got a lot of music here on my music stand. Ooh, I had this plan for this song I was going to do today, but I have never actually played it through on the harp. So we could try that together and see what happens as well. Look. Oh, there's my... I just seem like a mess right now. Look. At least I found my mock-up EP thing. I couldn't find it in the herd stream, but now we found it. It was amongst all the music on my music stand. Okay, so this here is the cover I'm going to do on the VE Day thing tomorrow. So I'm going to put that to one side. And can't seem to find In My Place. Unless... just be like, talk amongst yourselves. We've got all the Sims music here. If anyone wants some music from the Sims. Awesome. In My Place isn't there. Great. Just means I'm going to have to read it off the iPad. Which is smaller. But not impossible. In My Place. Okay. Enough talking. Let's just get on with it and do something. Wish I had the actual music. Because I've written notes on it. Oh well, let's just go for it. Maybe it'll go all right. In my place, were lines that I couldn't change. I was lost, oh yeah. So I'm slightly adjusting the volume between speaking and singing. So do tell me if you think that it should be slightly different. Oh look, I'm way back in the comments, but John said Scarborough Fair, and that one I do actually happen to have in this folder here, so I could do that one. I know I've done it before, but I've got the actual arrangement actually that my dad wrote. Oh, Elle said that she doesn't like Enya because she's heard it too much before. 5:30 in the morning. I'd only be listening to Enya at 5:30 in the morning if I hadn't gone to bed yet. Wouldn't be getting up then, that's for sure. Do you know what, Linda? It is lovely. I have so many wonderful musician friends, and they're all amazing and awesome. I'm so grateful to all of them. So thank you all. Ed Sheeran, I'm a mess. Is that an actual Ed Sheeran song? I don't know that one. Oh, but that does remind me. Thank you, Martin, for reminding me that somebody asked for Perfect by Ed Sheeran last week. Now, I don't know if whoever asked for Perfect is here this week, because I can't remember exactly who it was. But I can do that one if we'd like that one. And see, I'm smiling here because Charlotte was very kind and said it works so well on the harp. I agree. I didn't expect it, but it's really fun to do on the harp as well. And then Linda has given us some great wisdom. Everything works well on the harp. Unfortunately, not quite everything, but a lot. Oh, Ilsa said, would I do Carry Me Home at 10? 10:10. Okay, oh, right, okay. You might need to remind me. Nearer, My God, to Thee. That is a beautiful song. I won't be able to do that right this second. I've actually got Be Still My Soul here in my folder as well by Sibelius, which I love. Oh, somebody, Viv wants Scarborough Fair as well. Maybe we'll do that one next then. And Perfect Day would be a great suggestion, Edward. However, I should probably look at it first. And that's lovely, Charlotte. Herd Collective brings so many artists together. That's the plan. We love it. We're so grateful that other artists are up for it too. Okay. So what did I just say I was going to do? Scarborough Fair. Be Still My Soul makes me cry as well, but I've never played it on the harp before. This is like kind of my folder of all sorts of music, but mainly that I played on the piano. So it's a bit of a risk. Yeah. What I might do is try and do Be Still My Soul next time I've got the piano out. And there's another one I said I'd do with the piano, and that was the Keen. But we've got the big harp in front of the piano right now, so we can't do that right now. What am I writing down? I'm writing down that next time I have the piano, I'm going to do the Keen. And what did I say? Be Still My Soul. That was it. And then tonight, what's the date today? Is it the 7th? Is that what it is? I think it is. I'm going to make sure I do Carry Me Home for Ilsa and Scarborough Fair, and if anybody did want Perfect, I'll wait to hear on that one. Okay, just writing some notes so I don't forget. Play the Sibelius. I will do the Sibelius. Okay, let's do Scarborough Fair then. Again, used to play this on the piano, never played it on the harp. That's not right. There we go. That was my dad's arrangement of Scarborough Fair, but I had completely forgotten that it went like that. I was starting and I was like, "Ooh, there's some really interesting modal shifts in here that I wasn't expecting." Luckily, I was doing it on the pedal harp, so so we could do those that sixth, that pesky sixth, not pesky, wonderful sixth in the minor key. It was fluctuating between the flattened sixth and the sharpened sixth, so got to enjoy that chromatic variation there. Leo, I'm sorry there's no harp emoji as well. We should all start a campaign. It's Elle's sister's birthday. Happy birthday, Elle's sister. Now, Aida, like the opera, so is that how we say it? Aida. Yeah, we can play a song. Well, how about, does she like Ed Sheeran if we do Perfect next? Does she like that one? Because Martin said that Perfect would be perfect. Let's see. And Be Still My Soul. Yeah, me too. It makes me cry. So it'll be hard to play it without crying, but I will do it on the piano. We'll make an agreement right now. I'll have the piano out next week. So, and then Edward has suggested some Simon and Garfunkel for the future. I'll write down Bright Eyes. Is that bright eyes burning like fire? How can the light that burns so brightly suddenly burn so pale? Bright eyes. Or is that someone else's Bright Eyes? Oh, I'm displaying my ignorance again. I should just keep these thoughts to myself. Just write it down and look it up later. And Ian requested Perfect, so yeah, let's do that one. Look, there we go. Aida is the Perfect sister, so we'll play Perfect for her. Okay. Let's do that one now then. I'll find it on my iPad. So you might have heard me do a bit of Perfect in my covers medley that I've got on YouTube, but I'll do the whole thing now. And then after I do Perfect, we can do my little show and tell that's coming up. Actually, after I do Perfect, we better do Carry Me Home for Ilsa before she goes to bed. Okie doke. Perfect, coming right up. I found love for me. Darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Oh, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. secrets, but we're so in love. We're fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight. There we go. So that one's Ed Sheeran's Perfect. That's very kind, Ian. Thank you for requesting that one. Very kind of you. I'm not sure if it was perfect, but we gave it a shot. Wow. And Martin saw Ed Sheeran when he first played the 65 capacity Green Note in London's Camden Town almost 10 years ago. Well, we know the Green Note very well. I love the Green Note. Absolutely wonderful venue. Played there a number of times, and well, what a difference 10 years makes, huh? For Ed Sheeran, anyway. Oh, Fairground Attraction. It's got to be perfect. Too many people take second best, but I won't take anything less. It's got to be perfect. I saw Eddie Reader at the Queen Elizabeth Hall, I think. And yeah, it was Queen Elizabeth Hall. And she had Boo Hewardine with her, who's just so awesome. He's so funny. And she's so funny. And it was such a brilliant concert. She's amazing. So yeah, I should do that at some point, shouldn't I? And let's all just say, happy birthday, Ada Williamson. This is for Ada for being the perfect sister to Elle. So happy birthday. Hope you're having a lovely day. Right. This reminds me here, Carry Me Home, I said I would do for Ilsa before she goes to bed. So let's do it. Hi, Terry. Thanks for joining us. Right, and I've got to remember one other thing for today. Which is, I said to Pedro I would give something else a whirl. So we're going to give that a whirl. What else did I say I would do? Yeah, okay. So Carry Me Home for Ilsa. fits on our hearts. Was it always so? Did we ever know the time would overtake us all, with nothing left to show when we have to go? Carry me home, carry me home, carry me home, on the wings of time unknown. All of the life we've yet to live, all of the love we've yet to give, they never were ours to hope to have. We're living on borrowed time in someone's plan. I'll have a word with the wind to carry my sins away. I'll have a word with the earth and ask if it's gonna hurt. Was it always so? Did we ever know the time would overtake us all, with nothing left to show when we have to go? Carry me home, carry me home, carry me home, on the wings of time unknown. Carry me, carry me, carry me home, carry me home, on the wings of time unknown. I'll have a word with the wind to carry my sins away. I'll have a word with the earth and ask if it's gonna hurt. Was it always so? Did we ever know the time would overtake us all, with nothing left to show when we have to go? Carry me home, carry me home, carry me home, on the wings of freedom flown. Got all these lovely harmonics going on from the back of the harp. One of these days I'll put a mic in the back of the harp and you can hear them too. So there you go. I hope that was just in time for your bedtime, Ilsa. Oh, that's very kind, Viv. Oh, very sweet of you. That's the one, yeah, the perfect Fairport convention. And Daisy loves Boo too. Boo is so funny. He's just hilarious. Right, are we ready for a show and tell then? Which anyone on Instagram has already seen. Also, I'm lagging behind here. I need to do a second beer review and I'm not drinking it fast enough. Because look, we've still got more in the can. Always a happy day when you realise there's more beer in the can. Okay, are you ready? So, I have, some of you already know this, anyone who pre-ordered my EP, Da-da-da-da. Wait, pre-ordered is not the right word. Pre-saved. Yeah, pre-ordered or pre-saved before it was released on the 3rd of April. I had a little thing going where they got to hear one of the first demos of Wasteland, and I also sent them a link to my new merch store. But they're the only ones that know about it until now. So look, here we go. I'm going to put this up here. So it's on a platform called Teespring, and so they do print-on-demand services. So it means that you can now order. Are we ready? Tote bags. Caught in the Dark. Carry On Caught in the Dark tote bags. All the colours from the EP. We've also got t-shirt. Now the t-shirt comes in, this is navy, and it also comes in black and white, but if there's another colour that you would like the t-shirt to come in, just let me know and I can add that to the store. Because it's print on demand, as I was explaining on Instagram, I don't have to buy in all the t-shirts and everything myself. You just order what you want and they print it and send it to you, which means that if there's anything that I haven't got in my merch store that you would like, just let me know and I'll do the design and I'll add it. So if you want a different colour of the t-shirt or a different style or another item, just let me know and I can do that design for you and we'll put it in the merch store. So we've got t-shirt here and we've also got hoodie. Da-da-da. So again, this is navy, but I think I made it available in other colours. To be quite honest, I can't exactly remember. But we can have a look right now, actually. Oh, wait, before we have a look at this store, one more item. Mug. Here's my ugly mug. No, wait, this is my ugly mug. And here's a lovely mug. I totally didn't land that joke. But yeah, Carry On Caught in the Dark. So this is we did the tea review earlier from this mug. I'll do that in a minute, but I will just not get off topic as I am wont to do. And I'm gonna share a picture of the store with you. Okay, can you see that? So now I'll scroll down. You can have a little look in the merch store. So we've got a big tote bag, organic one. We've got phone cover. There's all the different iPhone models here. We've got a normal tote. We've got a Samsung iPhone cover. There's the mug. We've got the women's classic tee, the classic tee, the standard college hoodie, and we've got a tank top too, which I think has come in my mail today, but I haven't opened my mail yet today. But yeah, look, so we could go on the hoodie, have a look at that. And you can select your size. Oh yeah, look, white or black. But like I say, if there's another colour you like, and so then you can also get a tank top, again in white or black. So I hope that was all working and you're seeing what I'm seeing there. So as a special thank you for you guys being here with me in my live stream, there's a 10% discount code just for this week. So until next Friday. So if at the checkout, if you put 10 Carry On, so 10 CERIAN, 10 Carry On, then you get a 10% discount. And that will last, yeah, like I say, till next Friday. So I'm only telling you guys about the discount on the live stream. So you're special. You're very special to me. So yeah. Now, the other thing is, in our herd stream on Tuesday, we had some very, very clever suggestion for a t-shirt, which said, I'm gonna get my prop again to show you. A suggestion for Keep Calm and Carry On. Which I kind of, I feel a bit embarrassed about. I can't wear these myself, but I had to order some samples of the merch, because I needed to check the quality and everything, and I can confirm it's good quality. Also, for anyone wondering about sizes, I got a small ladies t-shirt here, and it fits just right. If you wanted it more of a loose fit, it might be better like medium. If I wanted it more of a loose fit, I might get medium, but I can see. Oh, I've got a baggy top on. This is my size. So that, yeah, this size is pretty accurate actually to what I'd expect a small t-shirt to be. So that's good to know. They're not like massive or tiny, just average sizes. But yeah, I am going to add a design tonight, hopefully, for Keep Calm and Carry On. So let me know what colour you think that should be. Should I have it like the mug? The famous Keep Calm and Carry On is red with white writing. Should I do that, or should I keep it in these colours? So, basically, just let me know what you want, and I'll just add it to the store. Likewise, I've just got like we all just saw then. This is just the standard t-shirt and the standard hoodie. But if you want the organic cotton ones or slightly different design ones, just let me know. I'll add it to the store. Then you can order it. It's really easy for me to just put the design on a different product. But I didn't want to like overwhelm at this starting stage. I was like, let's start with a few products, see how we go. Yeah, just send me a message. If there's something that you want in the store that isn't there, send me a message. I'll add it for you. So, lots of people saying different colours or keep existing colours. Well, maybe we'll do both then. Getting that discount, yes. Shall I write it? Shall I write it on a little banner? Let's do one. This is what the discount code is. And that's how it, should we have it scrolling? Oh, there we go. Oh, look. Actually, I can even put it on. 10% discount. Oh, that says 1% discount. That's not going to change too much, is it? There we go. There you go. 10 carry-on. So, get your merch orders in. I was wearing my hoodie earlier. I mean, I'm not sure if I can wear my own hoodie out and about because it looks a bit egotistical, but I can say that it's very comfy for wearing at home. Got a nice pocket on the front, nice and cozy. And the mug is great. I shall be drinking my Earl Grey tea from this mug from now on. I don't understand Christopher's comment here. All that's missing is a rocking chair and a shotgun. I feel like I've missed some context there. Can you explain? Oh yes, Keith has already got a hoodie. Yay! I know. Well, I was gonna maybe put the hoodie on in a minute. When I'm gonna play a little pre-recorded video. And maybe I'll put the hoodie on then, but I don't know. It's a bit lame maybe to be sat here in with my own name on my front. This is a good joke here, Will. Tote bags good for carrying things home. Very good, very good. Wait, Daisy said that she voted for this, but I can't see the thread, so I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to there. String vests. String vests, okay. You send me that product and I'll get a string vest for you. Not sure how we can brand those, but if you just want a plain old string vest, we can maybe add it to the store. Oh no, Graham, don't worry. You said you've ordered the CD, just missed the discount. No, don't worry. There's no discount on the CDs. Sorry. The discount is only for the merch. Just because it's my new merch store. It's very exciting. So don't worry. You haven't missed the discount on the CDs. And also, just to give you all an update on the EP. Sorry, I still don't have them. That's the update. I believe the factory is still in lockdown. But I think we're all getting an announcement soon, aren't we? Well, I haven't watched the news today. I did go on the BBC News website, but I didn't notice anything about when what's happening with the restrictions and everything. So yeah, maybe we'll find out soon. Let's see what else. Branded Kerry fans to keep it cool. That's a good one. A Kerry fan range. Kerry fans. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. Yeah. Well, again, I think is it arrogant to do a Kerry fans t-shirt design? If you guys want them, I'll definitely do them. Yes, Leo, that is correct. So, oh, I've put the wrong one. Leo said that he's got a bundle on order and the EP download was received already. Yeah. So when you let's change my banners and we can I'll take this away now. So Kerry Ann Music Bandcamp. kerrymusic.bandcamp.com. That's where you can order your EP, and that comes with a plectrum and a sticker and a lyrics card, and that's that little bundle. And it immediately you'll get the digital download to all the songs, but I don't have the CDs yet. So I will be posting out the bundle as soon as I receive the CDs. But in the meantime, yeah, you can get the digital download immediately. So lots of things going on. Oh, a request for buttons, badges. Okay, yes. Oh, Boris said 3 more weeks of lockdown. Okay, well, I'm going to email the CD company, and I'll give you an update, see what they say. But I am sorry. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for ordering them. I'm sorry that I don't have them to send out immediately, but they will come eventually. We will get them eventually. Right. I better do some music because I've just had a quite the break for merch and everything. So let's do a song, and then I better get on with my beer so I can do another beer review. Oh, what's that? What's that package? Is that something I'm supposed to have sent? Not a Kerry Ann bundle. Oh, is it maybe something else from Bandcamp? Okay. Yeah. Sorry about the slow post. I guess the world is in a bit of a tricky time right now, and we're not in the normal time, are we? Okay, let's do the cover that makes me a bit nervous. So this is one that we did on the Herd Collective stream. On Tuesday as a group, the Sarah McLachlan song Angel, and I just haven't been able to get it out of my head since. So I thought, oh, I really want to sing it. However, I didn't really know the verse very well, but I thought I'd just give it a whirl. I managed to get my phone charger stuck in the wheel of my chair, so I'm probably like ruining it right now. Okay, sorted. So this is such a beautiful song, and I looked it up, and it is about the passing away of one of the members of Smashing Pumpkins to a heroin overdose. So I know we were speculating about the meaning on our Herd Collector stream on Tuesday. So that's what this is about. It was very beautiful. Here we go. Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that will make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, So tired of the straight line, and everywhere you turn, there's vultures and thieves at your back. Storm keeps on twisting, keep on building the lies that you make up for all that you lack. It don't make no difference escaping last time. It's easier to believe in this sweet madness, all this glorious sadness that brings me to my knees in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark cold hotel room and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. I'm definitely going to play that again when I've practiced it a bit more. My iPad went funny at the start and I was like, the page is gone. So that's why there was a little gap there. But I thought rather than break the flow, I would just quickly get the page back. But I just, I love that song so much. It's just so beautiful. It's like one of the best songs ever, I think. So I hope I didn't totally destroy it. Hi, Gerald. Gerald said, walking off all the fat from this isolation. You and me both. Now we got. I've seen some more suggestions here. I assume you mean Carrie Ann, not certain, because that's one of the typos that often happens when you write Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann is by poetry pamphlets. Do you know what? So my wonderful friend Rachel Oates is a YouTuber. She has a YouTube channel, and she's just released a video all about an introduction to poetry, because she's been doing some poetry critique videos, and they're so awesome, and we both share this love of poetry. So she was talking to me about this video, and she asked if there was any books that I could recommend. So I recommended a couple of like poetry anthologies, and you should watch the video because it's so good. But anyway, we were also talking about, she's released a little book of poetry written by her dog, and so yeah, I was thinking like, oh, maybe I should do that, because I've got quite a lot of poems and lyrics that I haven't put into songs, but also just the songs themselves, maybe with some art, because I've got like illustrated lyrics pages. Oh, are they in here? No, they're in a different room. I'll show you next time maybe. But yeah, maybe that is something I should look into. And along those lines, notebooks as well. And thanks, Elsa's ordered a hoodie. Yay! And just in case anybody else missed the 10% discount for the merch store, there we go. There's the details on last time. 10% discount, 10 Carrie Ann. So it's good to know that code worked. And yep, the merch store is on Teespring. I don't want to bore you all with these here, so let's go back to normal screen. And yes, if anyone didn't see our Herd Collective stream on Tuesday on the Herd Collective page, we did a version together of the song Angel with Daisy and the lovely Melinda Ortner as well. So we did it right near the end of the stream. So you can, well, sure you want to watch the whole stream, right? All 2 3/4 hours of it. But if you did just want to skip to that part, it's at the end. Good point. Beer now. Tried to find the link, failed. Oh no. I don't know if anyone. Wait, is that for the merch store? Because I can put you the link in the comments right now if that helps. Or is that for the Herd Collective stream? I don't know. Anyway, that's the merch store, just in case that's what you meant. Right. Now I was gonna just play a little song that I've put on my. I've got a little video. If anyone's up for that, and then basically, it is a song that I wrote a few years ago, and I was going to teach myself how to play it again, because it's in a different tuning on the guitar. We were talking in one of our other Herd streams about the Dadgad tuning, and I was saying that I often don't play the songs I've written in Dadgad tuning because when you're in a gig, retuning the guitar is a bit difficult, especially when you've already carried a guitar and a harp, so you don't want to bring a second guitar for the other tuning. So I was like, oh right, I should relearn that song and then I could play it on a live stream. However, I haven't relearned it yet. So I thought what we could do instead is I'll play you a live performance of it. I think I only played it live that one time, maybe. Yeah, I think I only ever played it at a gig once, maybe twice, I don't remember. But I remember doing it this time, this one time I'm going to play you. So I did a concert, well, I did 2 concerts at the National Portrait Gallery, which was absolutely wonderful in London. The National Portrait Gallery is a really inspiring place. So performing amongst all the paintings. The first time I did the concert, I had like big paintings of the famous composers on the wall. I was like, that's a little intimidating. And then the second time I did it, I was in a different room where there was this massive like wall-wide painting of Parliament. So it felt like all of Parliament were listening too. But yeah, I thought it would be fun to play that video of me performing this song at the National Portrait Gallery. And then I can prepare my second beer for the beer review. I was contemplating putting the hoodie on, but I think I might actually be a bit hot if I put the hoodie on. But yeah, I'm going to play that video. Anything you need to know about the song? The song is called Left, and you might know already if you've listened to my songs. I do love a kind of a play on words and a double meaning, and I really enjoyed all the different meanings of left. And I am, as you may remember, left-handed. I am left-handed, left wing, left field, all the lefts. So I wrote a song about it, all the lefts that you can be. And it popped back into my head, this song, because I'm working on this song that I told you about last week that I haven't finished yet. But I'm kind of used a bit of that idea in this new song because I can rip myself off. Nobody minds if I steal my own ideas. So yeah, there's a little context, and hopefully I will finish this new song soon and you can hear that. But let's sort out the sharing of this for you. Ooh, almost there. Okay, can you see that? I'm saying, can you see that? And I'm waiting for you to hear, for me to hear answer. Right, I'm going to play it. I'm sorry. I don't know at what point that. Oh no, I'm really sorry about that. I don't know how much of it that you heard. Um, so I'm sorry for everyone about that. I will just have to relearn it. Um, don't allow videoing in the National Portrait Gallery. Um, I went to get my second beer, everyone, so I'm very sorry that I don't know how long you saw that. But the good news is I've got my second beer, so we can do the next beer review. Also, didn't shut the door because I was so concerned. There we go. You got about a minute of it. Okay, well you've got a flavour, so now I've got to relearn it, right? Challenge to myself, I'll relearn it by next week. And let me just stop that other. Oh yeah, you didn't get much of it, did you? Well, I'm very sorry about that. The best laid plans. What is it? The best laid plans. Something something. I don't know the phrase. Oh, but I am just seeing that that Andrew said he made that gig. That first time I played at the National Portrait Gallery, it was amazing because there was people behind me and in front of me and like sat all around, and it was very overwhelming but awesome. So that was great. Right, okay. Finished the first beer. Cheers everyone, by the way, and thanks for bearing with me. I'm sorry about that. Okay, time for the second beer. Okay. I'm trying to get better at pouring. Everybody's teaching me about pouring. Hit the side of the glass. Oh, look, I'm doing better. I'm doing better, everyone. Yay! That's an improvement for me. Okay, so this is the Wild Beer Company Nebula. Now, you may remember we've reviewed the Wild Beer Company twice before, and they were both. I remember the lemony beer quite vividly, and very much enjoyed that. And the other one, see, ordinarily with my ale diary, it's literally a diary on my phone. I write in my notes, but now that I'm doing the beer reviews live in the live streams, I'm not writing it down anymore. So I'll have to like go back through the live streams to find out exactly what the other one was. But anyway, suffice to say, I've been very impressed with the Wild Beer Company so far. So this is apparently a hazy IPA with fruit aromas and drink today. It says drink today. I mean, that's a great marketing ploy, isn't it? Drink it now. Drink wildly differently, the can tells me. The IPA continues to evolve as it takes over the universe. Well, that's good news. Nebula is a beer with breakfast juice drinkability. The only time I have beer for breakfast is Glastonbury. Bold aromas, low bitterness, they've got me now, and interstellar haziness. Drink it fresh, it will never taste better than today. Okay, well. 5% hazy IPA. I need another sip of this. It's taking a while for me to get this flavour. It's not immediately obvious, the flavours. Now, I don't want to be rude because I really do like the Wild Beer Company, but this is probably a little bland for my taste because I'm not detecting these fruity aromas that it says on the can. There's a bubbly kind of like sprightliness to it, but it's not backed up by flavorful substance. So, you know, I feel that a bubbly kind of zing is best when it's been backed up by some good solid flavor. But here I feel the flavor is lacking. Now, this is not to say that it's bad. It's not bad. There's nothing like wrong with it. I can drink it, but it's nothing to write home about either. Bang goes my potential sponsorship from the Wild Beer Company. But just so you know, I am impartial. You know, I very much loved the other 2 beers of theirs I tried. It may be just that I have particular taste for quite fragranced hoppy ales. Yeah. I mean, they say it's got low bitterness. Yeah, it's not overly bitter. I would agree with that. But it's also like it's not bitter either. I mean, I don't usually like double negatives because they confuse me. But yeah, it's not bitter. It's not super bitter. But I couldn't say there's no bitterness. There is some bitterness there. So, you know, drinkable, but I wouldn't seek it out again, shall we say. I mean, I'd still pick this over like Foster's or like some Carling or something. Yeah, any day. But if it comes to the world of IPAs, I think there are better IPAs. But I still love the Wild Beer Company, and I will gladly try other beers of theirs. So there you go. 2 beer reviews today. Of the 2 beers I've had today, I would say this one, the Baller, landed a bit closer to my palate taste requirements. Okay, probably time for a song, right? Oh, my hair is caught in my headphones in my haste. In my haste to put my headphones on when I saw that something had gone wrong with the playback. Okay, I believe Edward asked for Keeping Me. So I'm going to do that one. I'm just going to highlight this comment before I sing. I should do what Rachel Oates suggested, put my beer reviews on YouTube. Now, I mean, honestly, I'll be, you know me, I'm like completely honest and just tell you every single thought in my head. No filter. It all comes out. I want to do more on YouTube, but I don't know how to sort of differentiate with the whole, I'm a music artist. Like that's my main love. I'm making music. So the other stuff, I don't know if I'd be like diluting my channel. Maybe I should just make a separate beer channel. I don't know. So or maybe you can separate content out on YouTube in the playlists. Food for thought, beer for thought. And thank you also to somebody who said best laid plans of mice and men. Graham, thank you. I never get phrases right ever. And Gerald got it as well, of mice and men. Oh, and James got it too. Oh, you guys. Oh, and Daisy got it as well. Okay. Oh, and Peter, everybody got it except me. Thanks, guys. I don't know if this is a compliment or an insult. The Jilly Goulden of live streams. I mean, she was famous for her wine reviews. That's for sure. But I don't know, famous in the good way. Oh, and we've got another beer suggestion here from Chris. Ichnusa beer, Sardinian beer. Can we buy that in the UK? And Graham asked if it was Danny Dyer on the Baller can. I bloody hope not. Let me have a look. It does look a bit like him. To be honest, I think this dude is more good looking than Danny Dyer. Danny Dyer is not for me. Give me Chris Martin any day. Or just my Christopher. Oh, and okay, I've got to stop. I've got to actually play the song, haven't I? But Ian said red. Oh, sorry. I thought that was a suggestion for all the merch. Although, if you want the hoodie, no, the t-shirt in red and blue, I will add red and blue. Okay, I have to write this down again. And you know what, guys? If I if you've suggested something in here, because sometimes I miss the comments, I forget them. Just send me a DM to my page, or tweet me. I've not got very good form with replying to either, but I will make a point of checking because of the merch situation. So we've said a t-shirt in red, and we've got a hoodie in blue. Okay, so I'll remember to add those colours to the merch store. Thanks for that. Right, I'm going to stop procrastinating and sing a song. This is Keeping Me. You're keeping me in the way that you're leaving, 'cause you're keeping all the hope alive. I'm keeping you, though you've run me through, 'cause there's nothing left to hold on to. Here's a lonely place between the truth and what you put in its place. Does it keep you up at night when I wander through your dreams? 'Cause you keep me up at night as I reread every scene. You're keeping me up when you're keeping me out. When you're keeping me up, you're just keeping me down. You're keeping me up when you're keeping me out. You're keeping me up when you're keeping me out. When you're keeping me up, you're just keeping me down. You're keeping me up when you're keeping me out. How does it feel to rewrite a story? How does it feel to change the past? How does it feel to write it in your glory when we both know your sins are vast? Here's a lonely place between the truth and what you put in its place. Does it keep you up at night when I wander through your dreams? 'Cause you keep me up at night as I reread every scene. You're keeping me up when you're keeping me out. When you're keeping me up, you're just keeping me down. You're keeping me up when you're keeping me out. You're keeping me up when you're keeping me out. When you're keeping me up, you're just keeping me down. You're keeping me up when you're keeping me out. What does it feel to rewrite a story? Thanks for asking for that one. That's fun to play. I can't remember if I've played that one on the big harp before or not. If I have, it's only been once before, so it was quite nice to play it on the big harp. I don't know what this means, Rick. You're gonna have to explain it to me. Hang on. Why don't I suggest a beer, mate? I'm probably being a bit dense. Oh, Peter, that's so sweet of you. Yeah, I forgot to mention, because I was so busy peddling my EP and my merch, that I do have a tip jar if you have enjoyed this live stream and the music and the beer reviews. If you do want to send a tip, big or small, any amount is super appreciated. I'm very, very, very grateful. So yes, feel free to do so. Thank you, Peter, for reminding me, because I forgot to mention that. I'm so busy with the other stuff and stressing about the technology. So thank you for that. The link is in the description as well. And and I oh, I'm sorry. I hope Viv says that she's got major buffering issues. I hope that that's not my. I hope that's not my end. The good news is I've got an Ethernet adapter cable coming. I've ordered it, so hopefully my internet will be better from next week. Because I noticed on Tuesday that my internet wasn't brilliant, so I've ordered that now. But I'm sorry if it's my end. Now I promised Pedro I'd give a certain song a go. But I didn't get a chance to practice it. Oh, bye, Chris. Thank you so much for being here. Don't worry, everyone. I am going to go soon because I know it's getting late for ordinary people. But I'm gonna have a look and see if I think this is one I can just busk. It's fine, my end. Thank you. That's what she said. Let's see. Basically, Pedro asked about the Goo Goo Dolls Iris, and I love that song so much. I just want to do it justice. So, shall we give it a go? And if it all goes terribly wrong, don't tell anyone. We'll just pretend it didn't happen. Let's just... Yes. We're in D major / B minor here. So, oh, thank you so much, Noel, for that kind compliment. That's very lovely. I just want you to know who I am. Was that it? I hope that was it. I used to listen to that song on repeat when I was a teenager, and I loved it. I loved it, but I actually realised I never actually, never tried to properly sing it and check I knew what the notes were that are going on in that song. So, oh, that's lovely. I'm good. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it, because that was very much a blag on a wing and a prayer. Oh, thank you, Ian, for mentioning this. That yeah, you can also tip me on Spotify through Cash App. So feel free to do that. I'm so grateful to the people that did tip me on Cash App when I asked, because I did get the Spotify Artist Relief Fund amount. So donation from Spotify. Yes, so thank you so much for that, because that is very much necessary as helping go towards part of the quite large cost of insuring my many multiple instruments. It costs like £400 for me to insure everything. So yeah, that $100 made a little dent in that. Okay. Reminds me of my youth, says Daisy. It reminds me of my youth as well. I mean, it's such a sort of a teenage kind of, that line, when everything feels like the movies, you bleed just to know you're alive. It's like real teenage angst. I remember that feeling very clearly. Okay, so I should do one more song maybe before signing off, because I realise I know I started a little late, but it's also late for other people as well. So I think I've done most of the things that I set out to in my little list here, from suggestions. And don't worry, we've got Be Still My Soul for a future piano one, and Everybody's Changing by Keane, and an Enya song. So what shall I finish with? There was a cover that I was thinking of doing. But I've never tried on the harp, so Oh, Edward, the tea review. Okay. Let me just see if I should try this. Let's do the tea review, and I'll have like half my mind on whether this cover I can do. So the tea review for my cold tea. Luckily, I don't mind cold anything. Happily cold dinner, drink cold tea. I mean, it's better if it's hot, but tea is tea. So yeah, Els is right. Not a tea snob at all. Because as I revealed on Instagram, I'm a tea snob in one way, and that is that I really prefer tea leaves, not tea bags. I mean, tea bags are such big old pretenders. I talk about taking the flavour away. I mean, just don't even bother. Like, you're going to get like 5% of the flavour out of a tea bag that you're going to get with... this harp is covered in scratches from my headphones, from me being clumsy. My head is even wider than usual with these on. Anyway, what was I going on about? Tea bags and tea leaves. Tea leaves have a lot more flavour, so I love a tea leaf. Earl Grey tea is my favourite. So here we have in my new carry-on mug, Earl Grey tea leaves by the East India Tea Company. And it's an Earl Grey flavour called the Staunton. And it comes in a tin, and they're all loose. And I am a snob because I like the leaves, but then that's where it ends. And then after that, I'm just terribly doing it all wrong, because I'm also lazy, and I just put the tea leaves in the bottom of the cup. And so I put a teaspoon of tea leaves in the bottom of the cup, and that lasts me all day. And Els pointed out, makes me not a tea snob, because if you're a proper tea snob, you would need new tea leaves every time. But I actually enjoy the journey. So at the start, when you have the first mug of tea, then it's really strong. It's very vibrant and fresh, a very strong flavor. The second mug is like a little bit more subtle. You can kind of ease into that flavor. Third mug, pretty similar to the second mug. Fourth mug, we're getting a bit weaker now, which is kind of better as the day goes on, because, you know, it is ultimately a bit of caffeine in there, and you don't want to be up all night. I mean, the average person doesn't want to be up all night. I will be up all night. But, you know, I feel like you want it to weaken off as the day goes on. And I'm not going to lie, by the time you get to the like sixth cup, maybe even fifth cup, it's getting a bit weak. But you can always top it up with a few new tea leaves. And so this is by far the cheapest way to drink tea. So the tin of East India Tea Company is like £18. I think you can get it from Selfridges. It's quite expensive. It's quite expensive. But that tin lasts me for like 6 months, because I'm just having a teaspoon of it a day. And as I said on Instagram, in more frugal times, I'd make the tea leaves last for 2 days. But, you know, it does get pretty damn weak by the end. So I'm just doing 1 day now for the tea leaves. But, you know, all day long. Waste not, want not. I went to this coffee shop once. Talk about tangents I'm on now, right? I went to this coffee shop and got a pot of Earl Grey loose leaf tea in the teapot. Lovely. And then I went up to the counter and I said, could I get some more hot water in the teapot? And they said, oh, no, we can't do that, because, you know, you need to buy another pot. And I was like, well, I'll buy another pot, you know, in a bit, but it's a waste right now. These tea leaves are good for another few cups. And he was like, no, well, we can't do that, because otherwise you could just be here all day, like with the same teapot. And I was like, well, I'm not going to be. He was like, it's just the policy. It's the policy here that we can't do that. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not being stingy, but that's a waste. These tea leaves would be good for like several more cups now. Anyway, suffice to say, I never went there again. So they lost my custom. Whereas my favourite coffee shop, they let me refill the teapot with hot water, waste not, want not. And I go there all the time, so they get my custom all the time. I just think it's a terrible shame to waste things. So, yeah. I haven't actually done the tea review, have I? I've gone on a terrible tangent about my habits. Right, so. It's just the best. This is my favourite Earl Grey tea ever. It's beautifully floral and fragrant. And you might know from my beer reviews that I like floral fragrant liquids. So I'm personally I don't want too much smokiness from my Earl Grey, because I feel like that's another world. That's the lapsang world. That's other things. If I want smoky, I'll go and have a lapsang souchong, right? I've got that right. I don't actually have the smoky teas that often. So yeah, I don't want it to be too smoky. So this East India Tea Company Earl Grey is not too smoky. It's just amazingly floral. I remember so vividly the day I first smelt these tea leaves. It was December 2015, because I was doing a job singing in Sketch, which is a tea room on Conduit Street, like Regent, off of Oxford Street, Regent Street area, and we was singing there. We had a residency, so I sing there quite often, and it's next door to the East India Tea Company. And like the 23rd of December, I hadn't done any of my Christmas shopping, classic, and so I went next door to the tea shop, and we, myself and my friends Lydia and Lindsay, we like went around smelling all the teas, and I was completely taken by this Staunton Earl Grey tea leaves. I remember it so clearly. They unscrewed the lid, and I was like, it's like heaven in a jar. It's so beautiful. It's like potpourri, but better, but you can drink it. So I was so excited to drink it. And then I got my dad a tin of the tea for Christmas. As it happens, he doesn't have such fancy taste, and he just likes a good old plain Earl Grey tea bag by Twinings. No harm in that. No harm in that. I mean, you can't go wrong with a Twinings Earl Grey tea bag. Don't get a Waitrose Earl Grey tea bag. They are just the worst Earl Grey I've ever had. And I like Waitrose a lot. I like Waitrose, but their Earl Grey tea bag, I'm sorry, but they just don't cut it. So yeah, it's been a joy and a pleasure ever since to be completely and utterly hooked on East India Tea Company's Staunton Earl Grey tea leaves, black tea leaves, and I have it black. Don't be putting any milk in there, no. And that's all I need. That's my tea review for the day. We've had 2 beer reviews and a tea review, and and Will has made a good point here that after all those mugs of tea, it will be decaffeinated after that. And Martin says that I should get a Bodum teapot. Yes, I should. I do have those cute little teapots, but I'm just so lazy because if you put the tea leaves in and then you have to like scrape them all out and wash it, and it's just so much easier to put the tea leaves in the mug. I do have one of those little. It's shaped like a monkey where you put the tea leaves in it and then you dangle it in the tea. But actually the flavour doesn't get out as well. I'm telling you, when you put the tea leaves in the mug, you get a lot more flavour. I think I might be onto something. Assam loose leaf, Martin's favourite. Now I understand this Waitrose mango chutney comment, because in my painting video I had my paintbrush pot of water was an old Waitrose mango chutney jar. I do love the Waitrose mango chutney. I love Waitrose. It's actually our closest supermarket here. So yeah, we have quite a lot of Waitrose fare. But if we lived beside a Lidl, I'd be there all day every day. I used to live beside a Lidl. I loved it. The middle of Lidl is what I call the Isle of Dreams. Someday soon, I'll go find a little, find my dreams in the Isle of Dreams. Right, okay. Martin says, how do I not get a mouthful of tea leaves? Well, Martin, there's something special about these particular tea leaves, and they just sit at the bottom. They rarely ever float up. Occasionally they do, but we're talking like once a week or something. It's really, for me, you weigh up the hassle of a teapot, so much effort. The odd tea leaf coming up to the top, yeah, tips it for me. Lidl don't do loose leaf tea. No, have to buy my loose leaf tea from the East India Tea Company. Right, shall I try a cover? Shall I do an original to finish on? Shall I do this one that I haven't ever tried before, but we could just give it a whirl together? Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, Daisy said, do I read the tea leaves? Can I read tea leaves? No. Oh, well, I can only read them in that I can tell you if it's good tea or not. I cannot read the future with the tea leaves, and nor would I want to. I don't want to go messing with time. I don't want to go to no future fortune tellers. No. Ignorance is bliss. I'd rather just stress myself out worrying about it all day, every day. Oh my goodness. Bought a loose leaf tea called Unicorn Tears. Gosh, what on earth was that? What was that? That sounds, it sort of sounds beautiful and awful all at the same time. It's like, why was the unicorn crying? It's like something out of Harry Potter or something. Okay, Chris has asked for an original. Which original should I do? Oh, shall I just do the, shall I do the one that, I did the old one, so it's a new but old one, called All You Are, that I've played it last week and I played it on the Herd stream, but I've been quite enjoying it because it's not one that I haven't played it or hardly ever, but I'll just do that one maybe because it's a bit different. I'm sure everyone's fed up of me playing the same old songs. Oh, Seasons. Oh, I have not got the guitar plugged in, but I could plug it in if everyone wants Seasons. What's the verdict? Shall I plug the guitar in, or shall I do All You Are on the harp? Paul. Whilst I'm waiting to hear your responses, please do respond, otherwise I'll just be like, I don't know what to do, I'm so indecisive. I will just do a little summary of everything that happened today. I was really stressed because sound went wrong, and I'm sorry about that. And then we had the show and tell of the merch. So feel free to go order some merch. Let me know if there's anything that you would like, and I'll add it to the merch store. I'm going to try and add Keep Calm and Carry On. Maybe Kerry fans. Don't know if it's too arrogant to add that. And I'm just reading the comments there. Thank you for responding, you guys. And then we also had other merch. T-shirt, hoodie, totes. Don't forget your discount is 10 carry-on for 10% discount until next Friday. And also just a few of the EP bundles left with the plectrum and the sticker and the lyrics card, which cannot be delivered until they arrive with me. Sorry, they're not with me yet, but you're still welcome to order them. We also have the tip jar and the Spotify tip button as well. Sure, pick your poison. And I've written down some of the requests that I couldn't do today that I will try and do next time, next time. Maybe next time I'll do a session with the piano and guitar, and so we won't have big harp out because of the way the room is arranged. It's a little bit hard to do piano and big harp. So maybe next week we'll do piano and guitar and maybe small harp as well. I used to be indecisive, now I'm not so sure. Yes. And the other update was tomorrow on the H Club Facebook and YouTube pages. H Club London, I should specify, because there is an H Club in LA, which is lovely as well. H Club London. We're going live with the lovely Vin Goodwin of Vin's Night In with the Daisy and Juliet at 6:30 p.m. and got a couple of VE Day covers there. And then we'll be back on Tuesday for the Herd Collective live stream on our Herd Collective Facebook and YouTube with Daisy Chute and another special guest promoting and supporting women in music. And then I'll be back here next Thursday at 9:15 p.m. 9:15 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook, and 8:25 was 8:15 between 8:15-ish on Instagram next Thursday. So Thursday is the day that I do the streaming, and then Tuesday is the day that the Herd do the streaming. And then tomorrow is a one-off Vin's Night In special on the H Club London page. We've got a couple of requests for All You Are, and also the cover. Okay, no wait. All You Are and what was the other one? Seasons. Oh, okay. Let's do All You Are, and then I don't need to bore you all waiting to plug the guitar in. And I'll promise I'll do Seasons next week. I'm writing it down. Where am I writing it down? Next week. Here's my next week column. Seasons. What date is it going to be next Thursday? 14th. There we go. I've written it down. I'll do it next week. Okay. Thank you, Daisy, for putting the links up here for the Herd Collective page. We want to be heard. And also H Club London for tomorrow. Daisy's going to be there too. Okay. Lots of flats on the harp for All You Are. Is our new string doing all right? Ooh. What What did I do with the tuning key? Guys, I don't know where the tuning key's gone. I'm not having the best day. You probably saw me put it somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's behind my music stand. That'll do. Thanks for bearing with me, everyone. Anyway, it's a little bit different every time I play it at the moment because I haven't decided on the structure and stuff. But yes, I've actually gone on more than 2 hours this time. Oh no. Thank you for staying with me, and those of you that have stayed. It's lovely to have you here. Honestly, so much. It's so lovely to have you here. Thank you for tuning in and being such an amazing audience. I really enjoy doing these live streams, and it's because of you. So thank you. And I'm just checking that I haven't missed anything important here. Thank you, Daisy, for putting in the links. This is very kind. Oh, this is very kind of you, Linda. You'd love an album. Yeah, you and me both. An awful lot of work goes into recording them and getting it all ready. First up, I think there'll be another EP. But I stayed up late last night learning a bit more about home recording so that I can try and make a bigger start and dent in that project, because you know the plan was to go to a studio, but we're all at home now, so it's in the process. And thank you, Edward, for that lovely comment. You take care as well. Everybody take care. Oh, it turns out I was like quite far back. Thank you everyone for those lovely comments. Robert and Keith and Danny and Linda and Leo and Martin. You have about half hour to get your beer before the brew pub closes. Ooh. Of course it's afternoon in Iowa. Oh, yeah, the internet. Well, I hope that my internet will be a bit better once I get my Ethernet cable adapter. Thank you, Peter. Viv. Ooh. How do we pronounce this? Feudiable? But thank you so much. And Gerald, just everyone. Oh, thanks to those who've ordered the merch. That's exciting. What is it late for us? It is nearly... What? What is the time? Is it nearly 11:30? Whoa. Thank you everyone for still being here. I sort of hadn't taken in that if I go on for 2 hours it's going to be nearly 11:30. That's a late night for most people, isn't it? I went to bed at 7 a.m. So, you know, I'll be here for another 6.5 hours. No, I'm going to try and go to bed earlier. I'm going to try and go to bed earlier tonight. But yes, I've still got some beer left, everyone. I'm going to be drinking my beer. Drinking my beer and recovering from the tech stress. Oh goodness, I've had a request there. Oh no, not that. Not. Oh, thank you, Edward, with the late start. Bank holiday tomorrow. Is it? Is it actually? Yeah, because of VE Day. I remember now they moved it, didn't they, from the Monday to the VE Day. Yep. So we've got our we've got H Club stream tomorrow on VE Day, and we'll do some VE Day songs. And yeah, then in the evening there's the Queen's speech, and Vera Lynn's doing a sing along, isn't she? I think. And so yeah, this was the request that I keep clicking the wrong thing because it moves. Promising to play a Frank Turner cover. That is a promise I'm not sure I can keep. I will play a Frank Turner cover at some point, but send in your Frank Turner cover requests because I don't know which one to pick. Yeah, of course, it's bank holiday tomorrow, so hey, we're all up late, it doesn't matter. Cheers. And I will maybe see some of you tomorrow then at 6:30 p.m. on this H Club London stream. We'll be testing it out today. It sounds great. It's going to be fun. And if not, then back here at 9:15. 9:15 next Thursday. And have a lovely bank holiday, everyone. Have a lovely weekend. I hope you're all safe and well. And thank you so much for being here with me. And sorry for the technical difficulties. Goodbye, all. Love you all. Goodbye.